Apples are a health staple and can make for a really tasty dessert. So today I'm going to show you my take on a baked apple that's healthy and low calorie. Here's what you'll need: 4 Granny Smith apples, a 1/4 cup of chopped walnuts, a 1/4 cup of dried cherries, 1/2 cup of orange juice, a 1/4 cup of maple syrup, 2 tablespoons of coconut oil, and 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon and nutmeg mixture. First, you want to start off with some delicious apples. I like to use Granny Smith because they have tartness and you're adding a little bit of sweetness, so it's a nice mix of flavors. You're going to start by peeling the top part of the skin of the apple just to let the flavors and the filling of the apple really soak into the flesh of the apple while baking. Then you want to core the apple. Now the important thing here is you don't want to push the core all the way down to the bottom. You want to leave a little bit of the apple so the filling has something to sit on. Perfect. Now we've got a beautifully cored apple, which we're going to set aside. We're going to make our filling now. So you put all the ingredients together except for your orange juice. You're going to save that part for last. So I'm using walnuts, which give a little bit of crunch and they have a lot of healthy fats. Cherries instead of raisins. Cherries are delicious. They have tons of antioxidants, a lot of minerals, give it a lot of sweetness. Then we're using maple syrup to sweeten instead of sugar, which is mineral rich and a delicious alternative. And I love the maple flavor when it comes to baked apples. I'm using a cinnamon and nutmeg mixture. Now this is where we get to our pumpkin pie. We're getting into fall now, so this is a perfect mixture for baked apples. And cinnamon actually lowers blood sugar too, incidentally, so it's pretty helpful. We're using coconut oil instead of butter, which speeds up your metabolism. It's great for weight loss. And you just want to mix that up. Create a nice filling. It smells delicious. You can see this beautiful color. Perfect. So now you're going to fill your apples. So just put a little bit of filling right into the center of the apple. And you want to kind of layer it so that there's a little bit left at the top too. Those juices will flow over the apple nicely when baking. And here comes the fun part with the orange juice. So you're using orange juice as a sweetener and for flavor. So you're going to dribble the orange juice on top of the filling. You want to fill the pan as well so that the orange juice gets soaked up by the apple while baking. So you're really locking in those flavors and locking in the moisture. That's key here. Now, of course, I'm just making 1 apple, but this recipe is for 4. You want to make sure to portion the orange juice to pour over all 4 of the apples. And there you've got your baked apple. Put it in an oven, wait 40 to 45 minutes. Once it's baked, let it sit out on the counter for 10 to 15 minutes. Let the juices really soak in and settle. Now let's taste it. Slice into it. So good. And when you serve it, you can slice it for people. I like to serve them just as 1 whole apple per person. If you do slice them up, make sure to get some of the filling on top. It's the best part. It is so delicious. The cherries are actually nicely crisped as well. So you're getting the walnuts, the crispness of the walnuts, and the sweetness, and you get that coconut oil, which makes you feel like it's butter, but it's not really. It's much healthier. So delicious. Let me know what you think. We'll see you next time on Pop Sugar Fitness.